So here we have the BMW 420i M Sport Coupe on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a two-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. Although this tailgate isn't electric, it does have the ability to open under its own weight. Just by pressing the button on the key, that tailgate will pop open by itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors and then plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see not only is it a great looking car, but it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, then the rev counter and the coolant temperature gauge. At the bottom you can see the total miles on this car are 3,424. The information above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel for various different bits of fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you've set your phone up on the car, which I'll show you in a moment. Behind the steering wheel we've got the plus and minus paddles. That is so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. So over in the centre we have the BMW Professional Nav. This is where you'll pair up your phone under communication. Amongst other things, there's lots of different settings on here. Not only can you move everything around using BMW's iDrive system, which is this dial, but it's also touchscreen as well. And if you don't like the order of things and you want to switch things around, you can do that too. So if you wanted navigation here and communication there, you can do that. So very, very clever system. So obviously you've seen that this car has got satellite navigation. Being as it's the Professional Nav, you get the extra wide screen. There's a video on our website and on our Facebook page that show how this works in a bit more detail. That's where you pair your phone, as you know. And then when it comes to music, this car's got DAB and FM radio. You can listen to music via the CD. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and you have USB input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Working our way down, you can see the CD player just there and the main volume for the stereo on the left. We then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car. Fan speed is adjustable in the middle here. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto and the car will take control of the fan speed to maintain those temperatures. Hit the button again and you go back to whatever setting you were on previously. This car also has a heated driver seat with 3 different settings, and the same for the passenger side just there as well. Below that we have these 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket under that cap. The key is sitting in there. This car's got keyless start, so as long as the key is in the car, you need to press that button just there to start and stop the engine. The button above that is for the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic when you're stationary to save you fuel. That button will turn that system off or back on again. We then have the fully automatic gearbox, and to the right of that we have these buttons here. So this button will turn on or off the front parking sensors. Putting the car in reverse will automatically turn all of them on. You can then change the way the car behaves on the road. So we're in comfort mode at the moment, which is in the middle here and not listed on the button. But we can put the car in Eco Pro and it will show us up here that we've done that. We can put it back in comfort, which is normal everyday driving. We can put the car in sport. We can also put the car in Sport Plus, which is the same as sport but limits the amount of traction control the car has. So for example, in sport mode the steering will be firmer, the accelerator pedal will react quicker to what you do, the whole car will feel a bit stiffer. Comfort, as I say, is everyday driving, and then Eco Pro is kind of the opposite of sport. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.